Back again with another Fresh Horror Friday. My name is Josh. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you click the thumbnail, we're here to see something spooky. Hopefully spooky. I'm not 100% sure this is a horror film, but from the actual thumbnail of the trailer, it very much so looks like a horror movie. So what we're doing, and if you're unfamiliar with the channel, and on Fridays, basically, since I am a lover of most things horror, especially all the older movies, the 80s and 90s, and there's some more recent good ones too, but I really wanted to try and focus on making sure we get something horror related in on a Friday evening. That can be anything from a short horror movie, which we do a lot of, which are actually really, really cool movie reviews, or in today's case, we're actually going to do a trailer reaction. So this is a trailer for a new movie called Stopmotion, and I don't really know anything about this one other than that creepy thumbnail, so I'm figuring this one's going to be something horror related. And I'm also a big fan of stop motion animation. I mean, I grew up watching all of the old school adventure fantasy movies like Jason and the Argonauts and Clash of the Titans, then going from there into like anything that had a big monster in it that was old school that had the stop motion. And of course I grew up with like Wallace and Gromit and stuff, so I'm just a big fan of that animation style in general. So I'm curious to see how this is, if it is a horror setting. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, let's get it.
Such a morbid imagination. Bringing dead things
Yep,
to life.
already horrifying.
Hey, she emerges from her cave.
Hello.
When do you think you'll finish this film of yours?
I don't know.
What's all that stuff?
It's called stop motion animation.
What do you think?
It's a bit boring.
It's not finished. I mean, it's not boring.
Make a new one.
A new one.
Yeah. I know a better story. You want to hear it? There's a girl. She's scared. There's someone coming.
Who's coming?
The man no one wants to meet.
The Ashman.
You can bring it to life.
What does the Ashman do?
Don't be scared.
That's fairly horrifying.
Whatever it is you think you saw back there, it's not real.
I don't want to make this film anymore.
Do you want to hear the next bit of the story?
Oh
I want to go.
I want to go. What happens when it takes on a life of its own?
no. Well, that was definitely horror. That actually scared me more than several of the short horror movies that we've watched on here. So that was horrifying and creepy and weird and looks potentially really gross. I'm not 100% sure the story, but again, I kind of like that, and I want to be surprised a little bit. That's like the blending of stop motion and reality and what's happening with that. It looked very interesting and very weird and painful. Like there looked like there's a lot of self-surgeries or something that's happening, but it looked pretty gnarly, but also looked very interesting. That's a very unique take on stop motion animation, I guess, the style itself. The story is really neat because, again, I am a big fan of stop motion animation, so actually seeing somebody work on a film or work on a project, I mean, sure, that's something that you'd probably slowly slip into madness doing anyway, and then you throw in some whatever creepiness that's actually happening, like a little girl next door that just tells you the most horrible stories. Yeah, I can imagine that being pretty creepy. I want to see what the Ashman looks like. But that eyeball in the actual door looking back, that gave me the heebie-jeebies. Just a little bit, for sure. Ugh. It did say it was in conjunction with Shudder, so IFC and Shudder, which I do have Shudder. And if you don't have that one, that's actually a really fun channel to get every once in a while because they do have some original movies on there, or at least I think it's a landing place for a lot of more independent movies, and they get some love on that so people can see it and get more widespread. And I've watched a lot of really good horror movies on there, some not so good as well, but generally speaking, it's pretty solid. So I'm definitely going to be checking that one out if it's not going to be out in theaters. I don't know if it actually had a release date, but I'm going to check that out. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and let me know what your favorite stop motion animation movie or show is. Oh man, if I had to pick, there's stop motions in so many things, but I mean, even like Army of Darkness was stop motion. I mean, I don't think that actually stopped or really stopped leaving until I think Jurassic Park was actually a big cause of that, actually, because CGI grew so much from that actual movie. But I'm digressing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go hit that subscribe button if you would. That'd be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.